Namaskar. What has been happening around India? Over 100 PFI members arrested across various states, 22 in Kerala, 20 in Maharashtra and Karnataka, and so on and so forth, 10 in Tamil Nadu. In fact, the Tamil Nadu number may be upwardly revised. What I'm told is the arrests were 6 today, but there were arrests last month itself, and the number may be much, much higher. So stay tuned on that one. We'll keep you posted on that. But the bigger picture, how many of these people were involved in the killings of Kanhaiya Lal or Kolhe or any of those people who suffered because of what happened on the Nupur Sharma debate? So to understand all this, the impact of this is now the banning of PFI imminent. Plus, more importantly, how do we make sure that another offshoot doesn't come? Because SIMI morphed into SDPI and PFI. What about Campus Front of India? So all these questions will be answered by our guest, Major Madan Kumar. Major ji, namaskar and welcome to PGurus channel.
Namaskar, sir. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. And Major ji, this is something that was expected. As a matter of fact, there are some reports on Twitter that this was decided on the 29th of August and executed today. And I can understand why, because so many states, so much police and so much secrecy had to be maintained. What is the situation on the ground and what do you see happening, Major?
So we have a stream of media reports coming in. So what we could understand is this final shape of this Operation Midnight was planned on September 19th, chaired by the Home Minister himself, and the NIA, IB chief and the NSA, Ajit Doval. They all were there to actually do this. This is not some miraculous reaction or a knee-jerk reaction which a government is doing on an aftermath of a kind of a social disharmony. So there is no attacks as per se. There is no trigger as such. So each state intelligence agencies, the NIA, the CBI, the ED, Revenue Intelligence. So all of these agencies have been submitting reports about PFI and its activities for quite some time now. And that dossiers has become a point of contention, and beyond a point, the government has to do act on ground, and that is what we have been seeing it today. Massive raids have been done in 12 states. 100 plus arrests have been made, multiple locations, same time. It was a midnight operation. Deliberately, it was done in the midnight so that they don't create a ruckus. Protest, yes, everybody, democratic country, everybody has the right to protest. But the protest shouldn't hamper the investigation as such. In the past couple of incidences, this kind of incidents did happen. So that's the reason they have kept it confidential. I think close down to 250 NIA officials have got involved, right from IGs, DIGs, SPs, and deputy SPs and inspectors, and a score of people. Along with paramilitary forces and state police and state intelligence. So that's a scale of operation now. In this, people who have been strong suspects, the kingpins, we can say, those people have been from these various states. They have been taken to Delhi. The disclosure is unknown, so they have been taken for further investigation. In the morning, it was told by the news agencies it's detainment. NIA detained so and so people. Now it's very, very clear it's an arrest, and arrest is based on terror charges.
Now, Major Madan Kumar, remember that Kallakurichi incident? What was ghastly about it was there was like a riot, flash riot, in the sense suddenly it just took off. And what was really bothersome about that was that many of the cows' udders were cut, rendering them basically to die. I don't know what the situation is, but my heart goes out to the owners, because they would have seen these cows, give milk with blood in it. And it is just a horrible thing to imagine. Was the PFI hand also in this, do you think?
Things have not cleared up. None of the courts have said this. But yeah, there are unconfirmed YouTube videos and media reports here and there. But on a larger scale, looking at the scheme of things which has happened, let's take the major agitations. One is the anti-CAA protest which started just before COVID onset in India. In Delhi, there were complete breakdown of law. There was communal disharmony, and such incidents happened in Hathras, where a poor Dalit girl was raped, and there were instigations there. There were instigations in coastal Karnataka, violent protests, killings, and attacks. And then we saw this series of incidents which is happening in which happened in Kerala, which happened in Bihar, and which happened in West Bengal, and also in Assam. So in all these incidents, the trigger may be a social cause. It may be a murder of a minority community, or murder of a suppressed community, or it may be something like CAA, which has got its which is a national issue as such. So there is one common thread which connects all this, is the involvement of PFI cadres. Now, if we say go as per them that this is a BJP government's vendetta on them, then ideally Telangana police, or even Kerala, which is currently run by communists, why are they going against PFI? There is the Solicitor General of Kerala who went on record in I think 2016 in the Kerala High Court, and they said that we are not going to, the court should not allow the ban to be lifted, which was on a PFI rally, because PFI is another version of SIMI, which was earlier linked with Indian Mujahideen, which was banned by then UPA government. So it is not pertaining to a political party or pertaining to a government as such. If you see things in bigger perspective, almost all the states, whether it's a BJP government or a non-BJP government, have acted on them. The degree of action may vary because of political compulsions, but there's a common thread which links all this. In Hathras, for example, PFI's organization.
Major, if you want to get a sip of water, I can fill in for a few minutes requesting something from the viewers. If you want to get a sip of water, I think yeah.
What about that?
Yeah. Viewers, a request to all of you to like this video, because we would like to have this thing have the maximum reach possible. And also to those of you who follow Tamil, we are going to have a follow-up at 3 p.m. with Lieutenant Colonel 𝗤𝙧𝙤𝙪 retired, where we are going to give you even more details of what happened. So this is a double header of sorts, except that I have two different specialists for English and Tamil. So stay tuned for that one too. But do please like this video, because I'd like to see these numbers shoot up. Thank you very much. Whenever you are ready, Major, we can resume.
We are on, sir. We are on.
Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So if you look at the Hathras case, when the UP police had filed an FIR in the aftermath of the violence which was there, Campus Front of India, which is a sister organization of Popular Front of India, the office bearers of Campus Front of India were charged. The charges were pretty much direct, and the charges, when it was told to the court denied bail to them. The trial is on now. So there's one difference which comes from PFI, which in fact they are right in the facts that so many raids happens, but you don't get any evidence, or you don't provide any evidence, and evidence then later becomes a charge, and charge later goes to a trial, and then finally either get convicted or acquitted. But in this case, this particular raid of 100 plus has not been planned on an isolated manner. It's based on the dossiers sent by various intelligence agencies to the Home Ministry. Lot of inputs have gone in. This time it is going to be watertight for sure. There is money trail, definitely exists. And there are the top people of office bearers of PFI, including their presidents, who have been taken to Delhi. And they will undergo further interrogation. So there will be multi-agency interrogation which will happen. Eventually, if it relates to terror, which in whichever NA says it, so then it is going to be a conviction and ultimate ban of PFI. That's going to be the way forward in this entire episode.
Thank you so much, Major Madan Kumar. We have a few questions. I was going to ask you a question, but one of the people has asked the same question. So I'm going to put that question. Can we have that question, please? There's only one question as far as I could see. Yes. Akshay Kumar wants to know, Major, does NIA look at the angle of foreign funding to PFI? We know four countries which are suspected: Qatar, Kuwait, and a couple of other countries that are Turkey and Saudi Arabia. These are the four countries suspected of funding PFI. I'm sure NIA is looking at this also. What are your thoughts, sir?
Definitely, they are looking at it. In fact, unconfirmed sources, media sources say there is a specific hotel in one of these Gulf countries which was used to do this money laundering. The funds come to the organization directly and to the individuals, but they don't come under the scrutiny of FERA, Foreign Exchange Regulations Act. Why? Because it's been layered. The money has been layered. It's shown as a transaction. It may be a business transaction, or it may be a transaction between two individuals. So these trials have come in. That's how such a big organization could actually operate at this much a scale. This foreign funding angle is definitely there. So that's why Enforcement Directorate and Revenue Intelligence also takes part in this raid, and they have also been investigating this for quite a long period. So this action is actually sum up of all the intelligence inputs which they got over a period of time. It's not today; it's right from the UPA era. So it's been summarized and a final action has been taken. And if serious charges like terror charges like UPA and all are filed, then definitely we can expect a fair trial. Eventually, law has to take its course. If they're not guilty, definitely they should be left. But if they're found to be guilty, this organization eventually will have to be banned.
So, viewers, if you want more to know about how money has found its way into India, I would urge you to watch the video we did about 10-15 hours ago with Rajesh Pillai, where we talked about the new concept of reverse Hawala. Hawala, you may all know, but reverse Hawala is something that is relatively new, and I urge you all to watch that video also. Major Madan Kumar, thank you so much, sir. And I'm sorry to keep on your back to get you on this, because you've been doing a lot of programs with us on the PFI progress. Let's hope that 3-month cycle of trying to get one Hindu activist now breaks, and let's hope that peace prevails all over India. Thank you very much, sir. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Namaskaram. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.